Hello all, Regan here, and welcome to my channel where you can follow my nursing school journey and we can have tea talks surrounding family, life, and love. I actually post videos on Sundays and Wednesdays, and if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, you might want to consider subscribing. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so I wanted to come to you guys and remind you, just in case you didn't know or just in case you're not thinking about it, that we only have 6 months left in this year. 6 months. So what that had me to do was to consider some of the goals that I've created for 2018 and see how far I have gotten to meet those goals. So today I wanted to share with you 5 things that you can do to increase your productivity as we end the year out, okay? So without further ado, here we go. So the first thing that you can do to increase your productivity is get clear on what the goals actually were for 2018. You know, at the beginning of the year, we always create these New Year's resolution. Yes, I'm gonna work out more. Yes, I'm gonna, fly a kite. I mean, I don't know. What were your goals? I can tell you what mine were, but not today. We'll be here all day. So what were your goals? Get clear on what the goals were and see if you're actually ahead in meeting those goals or if you're actually behind in meeting those goals. So how can you get clear, you say? Okay, well, the first thing that you need to do is actually go out and buy a new spiral notebook. In this notebook, you're gonna write down what your current goals were, okay? And write whether you are meeting those goals, are you close to meeting that goal, are you further away from meeting that goal, okay? This is important because, Habakkuk 2:2 in the Bible states that if you write the vision and make it plain, your destiny will surely come. Not maybe, but surely come. Okay? So when we write things down, we're able to visualize it and manifest that thing by working toward it. It's a constant reminder that this is what we want and we can move toward those goals. Okay? So the second thing that you can do is to actually reflect and get really honest with yourself about how close you are to actually meeting the goals. Okay? So in your spiral notebook, you're going to write down the things that you've been doing. And this reflection would allow you to decide whether your behaviors are adding to making your goals be met or taking away from making your goals be met. Let me give you an example. If I decide that I want to get up at 4 a.m. every morning and I know for a fact that I need 7 hours of sleep and I'm going to bed at midnight, we can see how that's not going to add me to or take me closer to my goal. And so we have to constantly be in a state of reflection of ourselves and our behaviors in order to know whether we're taking ourselves, nobody else, but whether we're taking ourselves closer to what we want or are we taking ourselves further away from what we want. That information right there is powerful because it will allow you to be able to decide what's working for you. Okay? So the third thing that you can do is to actually create a vision board to redefine where you want to be in the next 6 months, okay? Vision boards are used so that we can visualize where we want to be and we can actually bring that into our reality. It actually is based upon the book, The Law of Attraction. In that book, the understanding is that as we are able to visualize what we want, it actually brings it closer to us. So this is not a process where you go through and you're going to put Prada shoes, unless Prada shoes is what you want by the end of your 6 months. If that is the case, then girl, throw you some Prada shoes on there and go get your Pradas. I'm saying. But if it's not Prada shoes, if it's actually a character trait, or if it's, to grow in your career, then you know what? You want to take pictures or pick pictures from magazines or things that motivate you, that's going to remind you that this is what you're actually after and this is what resonates with your soul. And you hang that in an area where you're used to feeling your best, and it will be motivation for you over this next 6 months and a reminder that you got stuff to do. Okay, so number 4, you want to create a way that you can measure to know whether you're being successful at meeting your goal over the next 6 months or not. So what you can do is actually document in your spiral notebook that you purchased how you're going to measure this information. For instance, if your goal is to, over the next 6 months, have more clients in a month, or if your goal over the next year is to maintain a 3.0 in nursing school, okay? So then that would be your way of measuring. That means that you would know whether you're meeting that goal as time moves on and as you're studying and as you're getting your test grades back. So it's an ongoing process that you'd be able to follow as you move through. Okay, so number 5, or the 5th thing that you can do to increase your productivity, is to actually swing into action, girl. You gotta get busy. Faith without works is dead. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on who you are. You know, some of us around here don't like to work, but we ain't gonna say no names. Not today. We ain't even gonna call them out. But faith without works is dead. So you have to be able to swing into action toward the things that you want. Okay? There's 2 types of people in this world. There's ones that talk about what they want, and then there's those who take the risk to actually take steps toward what they want, whether people understand it or not. You have to follow your heart, okay? There is a reason why we were born individually. And even as twins, triplets, quadruplets, even though they're in the same womb, they still are individuals. Each individual has a purpose. Each individual has their own desire in their heart. And you, my friend, are an individual. And you, my friend, have a purpose here on this earth. So I tell you, swing into action on the things that make you smile, that make you bubble, and make you happy. And if that means going to get a cup of coffee, then have at it. But if it means going up the rough side of the mountain to get to where you want to go, then guess what? Go up the rough side. But if it means being mentored by somebody else who already has been where you're trying to go, then go do that. As for me, I am actually creating this video for you guys, but these are things that I am applying myself personally as I move throughout my nursing program and building my business. So once again, I thank you for watching. I hope that you can apply some of the things that I will be applying. Please comment below and let me know what it is you're actually working on. Let me know what it is you're trying to do. I'd love to journey with you guys as well. Hope to see you soon. Bye.